beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through, unlike therapist, unlike most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Camarda on to send it away. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Putting the tight end in motion. Right to the air, it's Jones. Gets this to Johnson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back to the well again. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop. No gain on second. Need two here on third.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another carry for him. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stop made by C.J. Henderson. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Herbert now off the play fake. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dumped off to his running back. And they had that one contained right at the line. Stop made by C.J. Henderson.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Go. Hey, Catholic. Go. Ready?
Herbert from the gun. He lofts it deep left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. David Ojabo making that tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Completed to Flowers. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here. First down throw by Jones. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception. It was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Jones now on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Chargers take possession. they'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's on the move. And the floater falls to the deck. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Jones. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. They go play fake with Jones. Complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 8. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We'll take a timeout for an injury. It looks like that's the quarterback, Mac Jones, who was shaken up on that play. Here he is on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Bullock's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They give it to him again. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 6 yards to pick up there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up 2nd down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Hand off to the back. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hand off on 2nd and short. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Working quickly here. Jones on 1st down. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Play fake, Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Ravens leading near the break. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Caught by Flowers. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On the shotgun, it's Jones. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
That is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get...
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Herbert on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. He's trying another one deep. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Chargers watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty, so now we get an untimed down.
Set. 59, 59. 21. Ready?
He's back to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Brought in right side. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They kick the running back in motion. Jones looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did. And he simply...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. He pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings it into that return. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that...
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately...
Touchdown, Baltimore! No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, go Lion. Crowd right. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This finds Likely. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep. It's intercepted. That's Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Here he goes again. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, Ray. Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Baylor Tiger. 5-9. Baylor Tiger. Go.
Another try following the sack. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Adisa Isaac stops him there. 3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Here's the handoff. Spins out of one stop. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Couple yards there on 2nd down, and now a long ways to go on 3rd. Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
59.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Herbert from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And that miss follows the pattern of how well things have gone for them here.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pistol now for Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Jones now on 3rd down. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And the fair catch made here at the 15. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. He finds McConkey. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
Go.
Now Herbert to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Chargers football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Herbert with a blitz coming. They're going to get to him, and what a shot as the football's out. And this is picked up by the Ravens.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks, is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Jukes out a one-stop. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Finding Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Another carry for him. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
And the fair catch is made just about a yard or 2 short of midfield.
You can go for that shit. You down more than 14. You can go for it anytime you want.
And they're going to take over possession.
What they do? What are they, folks?
The Ravens in a very
I ain't mean to do Pico like this.
1st and 10. Now a give running right. And they beat him to the edge. That runs.
Hey man, I'm just playing the game, man. The game it's just the game. It ain't me.
2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I ain't making no noise. I'm just trying to win without Lamar.
Runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
Raekwon hit that nigga.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hey, go Lion.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. That one's caught along the left sideline. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Chased out to his right. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Options are open here. It's second and inches.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Set.
Herbert throwing again. He's on the move. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. So now they have third and short. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They snap it to Herbert. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth. They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down and get the successful conversion. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers trying to do some window dressing. They'll come up first and 10.
380. 12, 12. 59, 59. Ready.
Herbert now. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. From the gun, here's a handoff. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Now Camarda on to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Running this one left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. They've got to keep moving quick here. Play fake. Jones. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set. First and 10.
Set. 21. Crowd right.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Escapes the pocket. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Running back sent in motion. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it ends